Manish P Kiri is Managing Director at Kiri Industries. He is joining us on a phone line from Ahmedabad. Now, this is one of those dream situations. Kiri Industries, the stock has basically doubled in the last 6 or 7 days. To be precise, about including today's 10% gain, 90% plus in the last 6 trading sessions. 90%. I mean, one would think that these kind of opportunities or situations don't exist, cannot exist, but well, that's what's happened. So let me ask you, Mr. Kiri, good morning, Prashant here. What has changed so dramatically? Mr. Kiri, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Right. I was asking what has changed so dramatically for your business, because the stock price has doubled in the last 6-7 days.
I think there are multiple factors which are somehow, coincidentally happening at the same time. One was our major change is the reduction of the debt, and there is a huge reduction, less than half debt which has remained now compared to what used to be earlier. So debt reduction is one major point. Second is, there is a crackdown on the certain companies in China which got one major producer got closed, and which also happened about 15-20 days ago. And because of that, the shortages of products got created, and prices of some of our products increased sharply. These are the two factors which seem to be the reasons for the rally of our stock. That's what it appears. And the third factor which I can see now is that, Kiri owns 37.55% of Dystar, which is world's largest color company. And I think people are realizing that profitable company, which we are consolidating as an associate company in our financial statements, is not being reflected. So I think these are the three factors which I can see is responsible for the movement.
So you said you own 36% in which company?
37.55% of Dystar, which is world's largest color company. And that is also one of the reasons. So I think these three reasons are the main reasons.
Right. Okay. You so Kiri owns almost 36% in Dystar, you're saying, right?
37.55 to be precise. Yes, that is right.
37, almost 38% then.
Almost 38%, and that company is having a top line of close to 900 million and bottom line of about 100 million profit after tax, US dollar. So that 38% of that we have been actually consolidating for last 1 year. In fact, every quarter we have those numbers, but somehow I think people have realized now, as things have come to limelight, that is a valuable investment that Kiri is carrying, and that is also helping our bottom line significantly.
Yeah. So what is Kiri's own profit? I mean, if you can talk last year, full year?
I mean, the full year which we are going to, have audited results come out soon, we crossed about 1,000 crore, and at EBITDA level, we were close to 160 crore.
No, this is the number that you are going to report for the full year now.
That's the number which might be, in that range. Once the completed, yes.
You're saying EBITDA would have crossed 160 crores?
Yes.
Fair enough. I mean, so your share of Dystar's profit far exceeds the money that you make at Kiri, right?
Yes, that's true. Yes. Absolutely true. And that's close to 100 million profit after tax as a company's bottom line. So which is close to 670 crore, and 38% of it is also around 230 to 40 crores. Correct.
Right. When did you acquire this stake in Dystar?
It was acquired in beginning of 2010, and it became profitable by end of 2013. So 2013, 14, and 15, these 3 years are the consistent profitable years for that company.
When you acquired it, the company was not profit making. I mean, it was. Did you buy it at a?
Yeah, we bought it from bankruptcy. So it was. Yeah, we bought it from bankruptcy along with the Chinese partner. So it was loss making. And 2010, 11, 12, 3 years, it was loss making and went through restructuring. It was successfully restructured. 2013 started making money, and 3 years in a row, then it made a decent profit.
And now, I mean, I guess markets have started kind of sort of realizing that, right? I mean, and factoring it in.
I think market has started factoring because market saw the consistency for 3 years. So I think maybe that is the reason that we can also think of.
You said it's the world's largest color company. I mean, what exactly does it do? I mean, which industries does it cater to, and are they in the same business as you are?
Yeah, the dyes and the colors. So it serves whatever can be colored. So textile, leather, paper, pigments, a lot of coloring materials that is being sold.
And you do the same thing as well.
We do the same thing as well, and Dystar does for the whole lot of product ranges, while we do for a small segment which is for the a specific range of colors to be in a plain terms. Yeah. And Kiri also has a major business of intermediates. And today, because of the Chinese plant closure, and it was a big plant, almost 30% of world's requirement was coming from that plant. So intermediate prices and Kiri's profitability is basically driven from the intermediates, which are the raw materials for Dystar. And those intermediate prices have skyrocketed. I mean, 2 times or 3 times some of the intermediates have increased. And the major reasons for Kiri's profitability is also dyes intermediates rather than dyes. So Chinese have gone very heavily on the polluting units in China. They have closed down several units, including one major one. And it would take some time for them to recover and to build certain facilities to reach their compliance levels. So many Indian dye intermediate companies are having, I would say, a good time for at least next 3-4 months. That is what it appears. And that has been helping to our profitability also.
What exactly are these intermediates? I mean, could you explain it simply? I mean, intermediates to make dyes and colors, is it?
Yes, yeah. These are the raw materials to make colors, and 2 major of them are H-acid and vinyl-sulfone. These 2 are the major intermediates, which are the raw materials to make colors.
Sorry, what are the intermediates? You said 2. I missed that. What were the 2? And they are derivatives of oil, sir?
They call it H-acid and they call it vinyl-sulfone. These are the synthetic organic components, which are called the dye intermediates. And H-acid is a naphthalene compound, while vinyl-sulfone is an aniline-based compound. So basically, naphthalene and aniline-based, in a simple terms, organic compounds which are used for making colors.
And you do intermediates is also big business for you. So you're in the same market as a Chinese company which got shut down.
Yes. Intermediates is in fact for Kiri a major portion of the business compared to dyes. Dyes is overall total contribution. Intermediates is higher portion. So that is helping in today's time.
Yeah. What is the split, sir, between intermediates and dyes for Kiri?
Right now it's about 70-30.
70 intermediates, 30 dyes, right?
Right, correct. That's right. And
dyes,
these intermediates? Dyes intermediates also are a part of specialty chemicals. So in various areas of the specialty chemicals, dyes and dyes intermediate is one of the category of specialty chemicals.
These intermediates are used to make dyes, right? I mean, the final product.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So is Dystar listed? I mean, where is the company based out of? The US? Is it listed?
No, not listed. The head office is in Singapore.
Singapore. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I appreciate your time, sir. Just one quick question. In financial year 17, could you give us some estimate of what operating earnings will look like? Say, I mean, if you end this year at 160 crores, what would operating earnings in 17 look like?
I think assuming, see, the one major assumption is that we would have, these margins continue for at least first quarter or partial second quarter. Then we are looking at top line of close to 1,300 crore with 20% EBITDA that we might be able to target for the full year.
Sorry, you said revenues could exceed how much in 17? If margins stay this strong?
1,300 crore.
And this is from 16. You said were about you'd cross 1,000 in 16.
1,000, yeah. So we are expecting 30% rise in that. Mainly with the factor of price increase, not with the factor of quantity increase, but with the factor of price increase. We can have 30% increase in the top line, and our EBITDA could reach around 20%, could be our target. That is what we will strive to achieve in this year.
The EBITDA margin?
Yes, that's right.
So that could be about 250, 260 crores as well?
That's what the target is, correct.
Okay, Mr. Kiri, thank you very much. Appreciate you joining us with that perspective and good speaking with you, sir. Thank you indeed.